Afternoon, y'all. It's old Tech on a foggy early evening up here at 9300. An exciting weekend besides New Year's. We got BK got arrested in Pennsylvania. And the shit people are hitting the fan. Everybody's doing family genealogy, this and that, and this and that, and trying to make him look like a mass killer. Could be. I don't know. But I've got some questions for you all. Before the murder, there were 4 or 5, whatchamacallit, there's a 4-hour, 5-hour time lapse in Arzana X's framework, timeline, where she's still unaccounted for. Where was she? I don't know. All we have to go on so far is that there's defensive wounds on her, supposedly, and dead Ethan and the other 2 in their beds. And I still don't see anywhere where this BK, coming from a good Catholic family, has any hunting experience, any knife experience. He spent the last 7 years in school. 4 years to get a bachelor's, 2 years or so to get a master's, and the professor says she's extremely brilliant. In Pennsylvania. And in the middle of June, he takes off to do a PhD program up in Washington, under the tutelage of a professor who seems to be more interested in lawyer criminal justice with regards to cannabis. Far different than his Catholic university, where you got a professor who he was under who was into mass murder and serial killers. I got an issue with all of this. He claims to a computer science grad student that what he wants to do is study the criminal mind and become a professor. Professors usually aren't serial killers unless you look at the likes of Uncle Ted Kosinski, who's sitting down here in southern Colorado, if he isn't dead yet, who pipe bombed and sent mail bombs to people he didn't like, who he felt were disrupting society with their technological studies and advances. I did a lot of research on Uncle Ted. I even wrote in one of my earlier courses, I did a little presentation on Uncle Ted. So I don't know. I'm starting to have some questions about BK. One of the interviews stated that, or talked about, is that he would discuss murder and serial killers with frat students up at the university. And there was a criminal justice club. I don't know if he was part or not, but the professor he's under is more or less a cannabis advocate. We know the kid's had heroin issues. He doesn't sleep well or sleep much. Drinks a lot of coffee. Hey, that's just like old Tack. And I ain't no serial killer, but I'm an old computer science guy. But there's a lot of questions on this. And I'm hoping when he gets back to Idaho, they'll start shim-shamming it, and I hope the chief didn't rush to judgment on this because of the car. Because of the white Elantra, remember, he was interested in the car and its occupants. Not just an occupant. I'm wondering here if this was something different. I'm not going to say he didn't do it. Everybody think I'm tech is crazy, and that's okay. I just want to know the truth. This guy spent years studying. Did he stalk these people? Maybe, maybe not. Being a TA for 3 classes, plus having to do his own coursework. After this all happened, he went back to the classroom to finish up his TA and finish up his own studies. And apparently he passed the semester. So I don't know. I'm following just like the rest of you, seeing all the stories and all the bits and pieces to the puzzle. What do you all think? And where was Anna for those 4 or 5 hours? Was she at that Jack in the Box? Did he deliver? I've seen nothing that says he ran it driving for a DoorDash. Or was she up there with her sister? I don't know. But I'm cutting this one brief. It's getting dark up here at 9300. Let me know what y'all think. Peace out.